MadgeTech, measuring and recording real data around the world and beyond. Part 1. MadgeTech's Real-Time Wireless Cooking and Cooling Data Logging System. MadgeTech's RFOT is a wireless temperature data logger designed and engineered specifically for monitoring and recording the internal temperature of meat during cooking, cooling, and storage. The device measures, records, and wirelessly transmits data back to a central computer for real-time monitoring. The RFOT can be used in smokers and other cooking processes up to 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees centigrade, as well as refrigerators and freezers down to -4 degrees Fahrenheit or -20 degrees centigrade. It is completely splash-proof and can withstand washdown cycles. The RFOT is equipped with wireless two-way communication, which enables the logger to be started, stopped, and downloaded from a remote computer. This time-saving feature streamlines processes, providing maximum efficiency. Here's how it works. RFOTs are placed on the holding racks, and the precision RTD probe is inserted into the product. Data from each RFOT is wirelessly transmitted to an RFC 1000 receiver. RFC 1000 receivers are placed outside the smokehouse and refrigerator doors. They transmit the data to an RFC 1000 that is connected to a central computer. Additional RFC 1000s can be installed and will act as repeaters to transmit the signal over a longer distance. The MadgeTech software captures each reading and displays it in real time. MadgeTech's RFOT provides a cost-effective way to provide the highest level of quality and efficiency for product turnover and aids in complying with USDA Appendix A and USDA Appendix B. Part 2. Installing the MadgeTech Wireless Cooking and Cooling System. MadgeTech's RFOT can be set up and ready to use with just a few easy steps. Step 1. Install the MadgeTech software, USB drivers, and MadgeNet software. Insert the MadgeTech Datalogger software CD into the designated monitoring computer's CD drive. If the auto run does not appear, click the Start button and then choose Run. In the field that appears, enter D:/autorun.exe if D is the letter of your CD-ROM drive. On the auto run, click on MadgeTech Software. Select Install MadgeTech Software and follow the on-screen prompts to complete the installation. When prompted, uncheck the Run MadgeTech 2.03.12 box, then click Finish. Once the installation is complete, click Back to MadgeTech CD Contents and select Drivers and Third-Party Tools. Select Install USB Interface Drivers. Click Install to install the USB drivers. Once installation is complete, click Back to MadgeTech CD Contents and select MadgeTech MadgeNet and follow the on-screen prompts to complete installation. Once completed, close the auto-run prompt. Step 2. Set up the wireless network. An RFC 1000 will be connected to the designated monitoring computer that will display and store the real-time wireless data. The RFOT and RFC 1000 can send data up to 150 feet in an indoor environment and 400 feet in an outdoor environment. The RFC 1000 is a dual-purpose device and can act as a receiver and a repeater, transmitting the data over longer distances to other RFC 1000s. Connect an RFC 1000 using the USB cable into an empty USB port on the computer. The RFC 1000 and computer setup will be referred to as the base station. Set up an RFC 1000 outside of each smokehouse and refrigerator door by connecting the power supply to an outlet. The base module will be charged through the USB cable. The red LED will illuminate to signify that it is correctly connected. Determine the distance from the remote RFC 1000s to the base module. If the distance is greater than 150 feet indoors or 400 feet outdoors, or there are walls, obstacles, or corners that need to be maneuvered around, set up additional RFC 1000s as needed. Step 3. Deploying the RFOT Dataloggers. Unscrew the enclosure of the RFOT and flip the black switch to the on position. Note that 0 represents off and 1 is on. Screw the enclosure back together until the O-rings cannot be seen. This ensures a watertight seal. Step 4. Recognizing the RFOTs. Open the MadgeNet software. An RFOT icon will appear for each deployed unit found on the network created by the RFC 1000s. This indicates the device is being recognized on the network. Select the RFOT icon, then click Logger menu, then Claim. This claims the logger, and once claimed, the RFOT will send data back to the PC it was claimed on. Note that the claiming feature is useful in the case that multiple RFOTs are set up in one facility. Step 5. Starting the RFOT Dataloggers. To activate an RFOT, highlight the logger and click the Logger menu, then Start. A prompt will appear with reading rate and update rate information. Click Start to start the RFOT. Step 6. View wireless real-time data on screen. To view data on screen in real time, click the Tools menu, then launch MadgeTech software, then select the Tools menu again and choose Stream Real-Time Data to Software Live. Data will immediately be shown in real time within the MadgeTech software. Please note that the MadgeTech network ensures that all readings are received to the monitoring computer. If a reading is not received, the RFOT will resend the reading until it is verified that it has been received by the computer. If the power goes out or the network goes down, the RFOTs will hold up to 250 readings and transmit the data back to the designated computer once the network is up and running again. To view data from more than one RFOT in real time, simply repeat steps 4 through 8. Step 7. Multigraph View. Data from RFOTs can be viewed over multiple graphs to differentiate between smokehouses or other monitoring locations. Once data from the RFOTs begins to appear in the MadgeTech graphing software, click File, then select New to open a new graph. Next, go to the Window menu and select Tile, Horizontal or Vertical to adjust the window layout. 3 graphs will be displayed, 2 containing data from the RFOT Dataloggers and 1 without data. Close the graph screen that does not contain any data. To select which data sets to display in each graph window, simply check or uncheck the dataset in the Dataset Selector drop-down. Once all the datasets are assigned correctly, the graphs can be titled to better distinguish the data from each other. The data from each RFOT will now update the composite graph to which it is assigned. MadgeTech's real-time wireless cooking and cooling data logging system is the ideal solution for meat and food processing companies. For additional support, visit www.madgetech.com or call 603-456-2011.